Hello there, my grade 6 learners. Are you ready for another day of fun and learning? If you are, then come and join me. I am Teacher Kim and we will explore your favorite classroom on TV. This is English Hour right here in DepEd TV. I'm so excited to learn today. I can float and touch the clouds. Float, touch the clouds? Yes, you heard it right. But can we really float and touch the clouds? Isn't that too much? Well, English has a way of saying things like that. We call it hyperbole and irony. Today, we're going to know more about them. So get your pen and paper ready, and your ears and eyes steady, and let's go! For our first task, answer the following questions with a yes or a no. Can you climb a mango tree? Are you strong enough to carry a pail of water? Can you eat a whole cow? Are you brave enough to kiss a snake? Can you ride a bike? I will repeat the sentences for all of you. If your answer is yes, make a smile. If your answer is no, make a sad face. Ready? Can you climb a mango tree? Are you strong enough to carry a pail of water? Can you eat a whole cow? Are you brave enough to kiss a snake? Can you ride a bike? Excellent work, everyone! Give yourselves a high five! How did you find the activity? Did you have fun in answering? Great! There are phrases in the English language that you can understand its literal meaning, and there are some that you can't. Sometimes it seems funny, but there is actually a meaning behind the phrases. Now, I would like to introduce you to two of my good friends, Elsa and Mona. Why don't we listen on to their conversation to find out what they're talking about?
Hello, Elsa. My pet dog Aki died yesterday and I cried a river. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Mona. Perhaps you can look for a new pet. My heart is bleeding with sadness. Let's just go somewhere that you feel better. Also, take a bit this way. At least now you have an angel. You're right. Thank you.
Now, based on the conversation we've just listened to, let me ask you, can Mona really cry a river? Is it okay for Elsa to feel sorry when Mona's pet dog died? Is it alright to find a new pet? Does a heart bleed because of sadness? What Mona and Elsa said during their conversation are what we call figurative language or figures of speech. Figures of speech are words or phrases that possesses a separate meaning from its literal definition. A simile compares two unlike things using like or as. A metaphor is a direct comparison of two unlike objects without using like or as. Personification is a figure of speech that gives human qualities to places, objects, animals, or ideas. We also have hyperbole and irony. Hyperbole exaggerates a particular situation or condition. Sentences that use hyperboles are also called hyperbolic statements. Let's go back to some of Mona's lines. I cried a river, and my heart is bleeding with sadness, are examples of hyperbole. Do you want more examples of hyperbole? Well, here you go. An athlete runs faster than the wind. Her bag weighs a ton. Those are examples of hyperbole. All clear? Olé! This time, let's get to know irony. Irony is when offensive contrast between what is said and what is meant, or between appearance and reality. Sentences that use irony are also called ironic statements. There are three types of irony: verbal, situational, dramatic. Verbal irony is saying the opposite of what you mean. The critical question is, why did the speaker not say it directly? Another type of irony is situational irony, which means the opposite of what is expected to happen. Like in the sentence, a lifeguard is drowning. Dramatic irony, on the other hand, means that the audience knows the truth except the main characters themselves, like in the story of Romeo and Juliet. In real-life circumstances, irony may be comical, bitter, or sometimes unbearably offensive. Remember how Elsa suggested to Mona that she could perhaps find a new pet to replace Aki? Here are some examples of irony. The name of the biggest dog is Tiny. The student was given excellent on getting 0 in the exam. A vehicle was parked right in front of the no parking sign. Kids, remember that we often use hyperbole in everyday speech, but it is also used in literature. It can make a statement more dramatic or amusing. Hyperbole is also acceptable and common in creative nonfiction essays, stories, songs, and poetry. On the other hand, authors can use irony to make their audience stop and think about what has just been said, or to emphasize a central idea. The audience role in realizing the difference between what is said and what is normal or expected is essential to the successful use of irony. Oh my! What time is it? It's test time! Pens ready? Check! Sheets of paper ready? Check! Here's what we're going to do. Write A if it is a hyperbole, which expresses exaggeration, something that is unbelievable to happen. Write B if it is an irony, which means the opposite of what is said. Number 1. A fire station burns down. Answer B. Number 2. The shopping cost me 1,000 pesos. Answer A. Number 3. A mother complains about her lazy children not realizing they have been secretly making her a birthday present. Answer B. Number 4. A newly hired pilot was afraid of heights. Answer B. Number 5. She was so happy her smile was a mile wide. Answer A. How did you do? Did you get the correct answers? No worries. We're here to learn, learn, learn. Oh, do you hear the clock ticking? Uh-huh. Yes, it's recap time. Figurative language is a way of speaking or writing in which the speaker or the writer describes things in a new or different way. This is also known as figures of speech. Hyperbole exaggerates a particular situation or condition. Sentences that use hyperboles are also called hyperbolic statements. Irony occurs when there's a marked contrast between what is said and what is meant, or between appearance and reality. All set for more? Get your pen and paper. READY ready? Let's begin. Read and analyze if the statements express exaggeration or ironic ideas. Make a table and divide it into 2 columns. Label the heading of the first column with hyperbole and the second column with irony. Then write the sentences that I will show you in the appropriate column. The underlined words are here to help you. You are given 3 minutes to answer. Are you ready? Number 1. The germs can be seen with the naked eye. Number 2. My dad has iron hands that could lift a 10-story building. Number 3. Our teacher gave Elna a grade of 100% for failing the test. Number 4. I have read the book 100 times. Number 5. The dentist is suffering from a disturbing toothache. Last 2 minutes. One minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The germs can be seen with the naked eye. Answer: hyperbole. My dad has iron hands that could lift a 10-story building. Answer: hyperbole. Our teacher gave Elna a grade of 100% for failing the test. Answer: irony. I have read the book 100 times. Answer: hyperbole. The dentist is suffering from a disturbing toothache. Answer: irony. Wow! You all did great! 2 shoulder taps on the left, 2 shoulder taps on the right. High five! Oops! We're not yet done! Read and understand this short selection and write down on your paper the hyperbolic sentences and ironic sentences. Thumbs up if it's clear. Nice! START, start! Tina's heart was broken when she received the sad news late in the evening. Her grandmother passed away. How come she died so soon? She was only 60 years old, she wondered. Tina was crying a river. If only she could keep her pain and sadness inside a jar and let it sink underwater. Life is fair for taking her beloved grandmother away. How she wished her grandma was given 1,000 years to live. Hyperbole. Tina's heart was broken when she received the sad news late in the evening. Tina was crying a river. If only she could keep her pain and sadness inside a jar and let it sink underwater. How she wished her grandma was given 1,000 years to live. Irony. How come she died so soon? She was only 60 years old. Life is fair for taking her beloved grandmother away. Today, we learned more about figurative language, especially about hyperbole and irony. Yes, we all did. Believe, together we can. This has been another day of thinking, doing, and learning right here in your favorite classroom on TV. English Hour. This has been your teacher Kim saying, learn English today, and your dreams are just a word away. Just remember to always keep watching DepEd TV. See you next time!